right, let's move on to the wizards now. And we'll look at some of the wizard additions. Got a couple little things. They've got some new spells, of course, and then we want to look at this Bladesinging Wizard. Great new addition here, and we want to make some additional comments on that too. Add a little something that the book doesn't have. So starting right here with Wizard, they just mentioned the player's handbook like they always do before. Then they get straight on to the new wizard spells. And I think the wizards probably got every one of them just about as you would expect. So looking here at cantrips, there's Booming Blade and Green Flame Blade. A lot of these we've seen before. Lightning Lure, Mind Sliver, and Sword Burst. Then at first level, we got Tasha's Caustic Brew. And Tasha, of course, added several new spells. There's three of them she added right here. So that's just her first one we see. At second level, there's Augury. Then Enhance Ability, then Tasha's Mind Whip. Level 3, Intellect Fortress, Speak with Dead, Spirit Shroud, and Summon Fae. After that, we got Summon Shadow Spawn. There's a new one. And Summon Undead. So they really went heavy on the summon spells. There's like 7 of them here on the wizard list. So at fourth level, there's Divination. Then you got Summon Aberration, Summon Construct, and Summon Elemental. Good list right there. Level 6, Summon Fiend. That's probably the most powerful of them all there. Then you got Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. Level 7, Dream of the Blue Veil, and 9th level, Blade of Disaster. That's a heavy-hitting spell there, if you've seen that one already. If not, we'll go over it soon enough. I'm just waiting on somebody to come out with a 9th level summon spell. I can't imagine what it's probably going to pull in, but it's probably just a matter of time before we see it. So coming back up here to the top, they mention a new Cantrip Formula, 3rd level wizard feature. You have scribed a set of arcane formulas in your spellbook that you can use to formulate a cantrip in your mind. So look at this. Whenever you finish a long rest and consult those formulas in your spellbook, so you got to have your spellbook, you can replace one wizard cantrip you know with another cantrip from the wizard spell list. So look at that. Wizards can now swap cantrips after a long rest. So good thing to have for them. Then we get to the good stuff here, the Arcane Traditions. At 2nd level, the wizard gains the Arcane Tradition feature, which gives you a choice of a subclass, and we're going to look at the Bladesinger here. So there's where the Bladesinger starts. They give us a little background information. We're going to add a little to that. Bladesingers master a tradition of wizardry that incorporates swordplay and dance. That's big right there. Originally created by elves, and I think they mean the dark elves, this tradition has been adopted by non-elf practitioners who honor and expand on the elven ways. In combat, a Bladesinger uses a series of intricate, elegant maneuvers that fend off harm and allow the Bladesinger to channel magic into devastating attacks and a cunning defense. Many who have observed a Bladesinger at work remember the display as one of the most beautiful experiences in their life, a glorious dance accompanied by a singing blade. So look at that. Dance and singing blade are mentioned. Now, a lot of you out there are probably familiar with Illistri. She is the only good drow god. A lot of you are probably saying, what? There's a good drow god? Because, of course, all you ever really hear about is Loth. But there are. And she specializes in singing dance attacks. I believe she's primarily a bard, got a couple other class levels too. But singing, shouldn't say singing, but dancing and fighting are the two big things about her. Her followers are called sword dancers, and singing swords are the signature weapon of her followers. Notice how they show a drow right here. They mention elves, swordplay, dancing. That's got to be where this is from, is Illistri. So if you have some background information on this, maybe confirming or denying, let me know. But that's got to be where the idea came from. So next here we have Training in War and Song, 2nd level Bladesinging feature. You gain proficiency with light armor, nice, and you gain proficiency with one type of one-handed melee weapon of your choice. So whatever weapon you want to use, choose wisely because you get the one. You also gain proficiency in the performance skill if you don't already have it. And again, I think it's interesting they picked performance when, again, Illistri is largely a bard. So underneath this, Blade Song, 2nd level Bladesinging feature. You can invoke an elven magic, here we go with elf again, called the Blade Song. provided that you aren't wearing medium or heavy armor or using a shield, so you can't have any of that. It graces you with supernatural speed, agility, and focus. You can use a bonus action to start the blade song, which lasts, look at that, for a full minute. It ends early if you're incapacitated, if you don medium or heavy armor or a shield, or if you use two hands to make an attack with a weapon. So got to stay in light armor, no shield, just using that one-handed attack. You can also dismiss the blade song at any time, no action required. While your blade song is active, you gain the following benefits. So look at what you get here with this level 2 feature. So with all of this, you get a bonus to your armor class equal to your intelligence modifier. So considering you got light armor, higher level, you get a high intelligence, you could have a really good AC. Your walking speed will increase by 10 feet. Another good bonus there. You have advantage on dexterity acrobatic checks. You gain a bonus to any constitution saving throw you make to maintain your concentration on a spell. The bonus equals your intelligence modifier plus 1. You can use this proficiency a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses after a long rest. So look at that, a plus to AC, plus to your movement speed, always good. Advantage on dex. Now you've got your con saving throws with the little pluses of your intelligence modifier. You throw in a feat that gives you even better advantages on con saving throws for those spells. Cast you whatever damaging spell you want that'll continue to work. Get in the fight, pluses to AC, dex, movement speed, and I'll tell you the one thing they should have put in here. This is the one thing about this class I really think they should have added. At this time, your intelligence modifier should also be added to your to hit bonus. As DM, I'd give that to them, as long as they were using this feature. Maybe not always, that'd be up to the DM, but I would definitely let them add their intelligence modifier, because that's probably going to be their highest one. So consider talking to your DM about that right there. Might even be able to get them to add your intelligence modifier to damage at the same time. So while you're dancing and fighting, that's going to be really good to have. So at 6th level, extra attack, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Moreover, you can cast one of your cantrips in place of those attacks. So look at there, use a cantrip and an attack of your choice right along with it. That's great. Don't see that often. Then at 10th level, Song of Defense. You can direct your magic to absorb damage while your blade song is active. When you take damage, you can use your reaction. All right, good to see a reaction to expend one spell slot and reduce that damage to you by an amount equal to 5 times the spell slot's level. So the level 1 spell, 5 hit points of healing. Level 2, 10, and so on down the line. So notice this is a reaction. Let you absorb damage. So if you want, as you get hit in combat, use up your spells. You think you're going to have some extra spell slots here or there? This is basically giving you healing at the same time because you get to use it as a reaction, essentially never take it. You see that a hit's going to take you down to 0? Absolutely. Use it at that time. Back out of the fight to a safe location behind the fighters or whatever and just keep casting your spells. That is huge for the Bladesingers right there. Then at level 14, Song of Victory. You can add your intelligence modifier, minimum of +1, there it is, to the damage of your melee weapon attacks while your blade song is active. So eventually you do get to add that intel modifier to damage. Right up here, I would have it added to the attack bonus too. Definitely the one thing they left out of this. So there's what we have for the new Bladesinger. I think that is a very interesting class. I like the way they tied it into the Dark Elves right there, and their one only good drow god, however you like to pronounce that. Make that one little change. Give them that plus to their attack bonus right up here with this other, and I think you got a perfect new class to play. I hope you liked this video. Till next time, good luck and good gaming.